A spiritual attack is not something that everyone experiences, but for those who are on a path of heightened awareness and spiritual growth, these attacks can be a real and challenging part of their journey. These attacks often come when one is making significant progress or about to step into a new level of spiritual understanding. They are, in many ways, a test or a sign that you are on the right path, but they can also be incredibly draining and disorienting. Understanding the signs of a spiritual attack is crucial for navigating these challenges and coming out stronger on the other side. The first warning sign of a spiritual attack is an overwhelming sense of fear or anxiety that seems to come out of nowhere. This isn't your typical anxiety that can be traced back to stress or daily life challenges. Instead, it feels like a deep, almost primal fear that something is fundamentally wrong, even when there's no logical reason for it. This kind of fear can leave you feeling paralyzed, unable to think clearly, or make decisions. It can also create a sense of isolation, as if you're disconnected from those around you and from your spiritual source. This kind of fear is a hallmark of a spiritual attack, as it aims to disrupt your inner peace and throw you off balance. Another sign to be aware of is extreme fatigue, both physical and spiritual. You may find yourself feeling drained even after a full night's sleep or after taking care of your physical needs. This fatigue is different from the tiredness that comes from physical exertion. It's more like a deep weariness that permeates your entire being. It's as if your energy is being siphoned off, leaving you feeling empty and unable to focus on your spiritual practices. This kind of fatigue can make it difficult to connect with your inner self, meditate, or engage in any activity that requires spiritual focus. A third indicator of a spiritual attack is a sudden wave of negative thoughts or emotions. You might find yourself plagued by self-doubt, guilt, or a sense of worthlessness that you've never experienced before. These thoughts can be so intense that they start to color your perception of reality, making everything seem bleak or hopeless. It's as if a dark cloud has settled over your mind, blocking out any positive or uplifting thoughts. This negativity can be particularly challenging because it often feels so real and justified, making it hard to recognize it as a sign of a spiritual attack. The fourth sign is a series of unfortunate events or an increase in obstacles that seem to come one after the other. You might notice that things that normally go smoothly suddenly become difficult or complicated. Plans fall apart, misunderstandings arise, and everything seems to be working against you. This isn't just about having a bad day, it's a sustained period where nothing seems to go right. These obstacles are designed to wear you down, to make you question your path and whether it's worth continuing. It's important to recognize this pattern as a sign of a spiritual attack, rather than just a string of bad luck. Physical symptoms can also be a sign of a spiritual attack, particularly if they come on suddenly and without any clear cause. These might include headaches, body aches, dizziness, or digestive issues. What's key here is that these symptoms don't seem to have a physical explanation. They appear out of nowhere and persist despite your best efforts to take care of your health. These physical symptoms are often the body's way of manifesting the spiritual attack, as the negative energy affects not just your spirit but your physical body as well. Another sign is a sense of spiritual disconnection. You may find it difficult to feel the presence of your guides, angels, or any spiritual beings you typically connect with. Meditation becomes challenging, and your usual spiritual practices feel empty or ineffective. This disconnection can lead to feelings of abandonment or hopelessness, as if you've been cut off from your spiritual support system. This is a key tactic in a spiritual attack, as it seeks to isolate you from the very sources of strength and guidance that could help you through the attack. The final sign of a spiritual attack is an increase in temptation or a resurgence of old habits that you thought you had overcome. This might be a temptation to revert to negative behaviors, thoughts, or patterns that you've worked hard to move past. The attack tries to pull you back into lower vibrational states, making it difficult to maintain the progress you've made on your spiritual path. This can be particularly insidious, as it often feels like you're regressing rather than progressing, which can lead to frustration and self-criticism. Recognizing these signs is the first step in countering a spiritual attack. Once you're aware of what's happening, you can take steps to protect yourself and to strengthen your spiritual defenses. This might involve grounding practices, calling on your spiritual guides for protection, or engaging in rituals that reinforce your connection to the divine. It's also important to reach out to others who understand what you're going through, as isolation can make the effects of a spiritual attack even more potent. In essence, a spiritual attack is a sign that you are doing something right, that you are moving in a direction that threatens to bring you closer to your true purpose and spiritual enlightenment. The forces that seek to disrupt this progress are strong, but with awareness and the right tools, you can overcome these attacks and emerge even stronger. Remind that the presence of these challenges is not a reflection of your weakness, but rather a testament to the strength of your spirit and the importance of your path. Now that you are aware of these signs, it's crucial to stay vigilant and to act swiftly when you notice them. Spiritual attacks can be disorienting, but they are also opportunities to reaffirm your commitment to your path and to strengthen your spiritual resilience. By recognizing the signs early, you can take proactive steps to protect your energy and continue on your journey with greater clarity and purpose. The key is to remain grounded, stay connected to your spiritual source, and trust in your ability to navigate these challenges with wisdom and strength. In addition to grounding, consider incorporating protective rituals into your daily routine. These rituals can include visualizations of protective light or energy fields surrounding you, affirmations that reinforce your sense of security, and practices such as smudging with sage or other cleansing herbs. These actions create a barrier against unwanted influences and help maintain your spiritual integrity. Another important aspect of managing spiritual attacks is to stay mindful of your emotional and mental well-being. It's crucial to address any negative emotions or thoughts that arise during these times. Techniques such as mindfulness meditation, journaling, or talking with a trusted friend or spiritual advisor can help process and release these feelings. By acknowledging and working through these emotions, you can prevent them from festering and undermining your spiritual progress. Maintaining a strong connection with your spiritual guides or mentors can also be immensely helpful. Whether through prayer, meditation, or simply asking for guidance, staying in touch with these supportive energies provides reassurance and assistance during challenging times. They can offer insights, comfort, and practical advice on how to navigate and overcome the difficulties presented by spiritual attacks. As we bring this discussion on spiritual attacks to a close, it's important to take away the understanding that these challenges, though daunting, are not insurmountable. They are signs that you are progressing on your spiritual path and that your growth is significant enough to draw attention. The presence of these attacks is not a reflection of your weakness, but rather an indication of your strength and the importance of your mission. What's crucial now is to maintain your awareness and strengthen your spiritual practices. Being proactive in protecting your energy and seeking support when needed can make all the difference. Spiritual attacks may test your resolve, but they also provide opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more connected to your spiritual purpose. Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask for your support. If you found this video insightful and helpful, please take a moment to like it. Your likes help this content reach others who might be going through similar experiences and need this information. If you'd like to stay informed about more spiritual insights and guidance, consider subscribing to the channel. By subscribing, you'll ensure that you never miss out on valuable content that could support your spiritual growth. If you're passionate about the topics we discuss here and want to stay updated, hitting the like button on this video and subscribing to the channel is a great way to stay connected. Your engagement not only supports the channel but also helps build a space where we can continue exploring these important spiritual issues together. For those of you who resonate with this content, subscribing to the channel will keep you in the loop for all future videos. A simple like on this video also helps the content reach more people who may benefit from it. Your support is deeply appreciated and plays a crucial role in helping the channel grow. If this video has brought you clarity or comfort, liking it and subscribing to the channel will ensure you're always in touch with the latest spiritual insights. Your support is invaluable, and it helps keep this space thriving with new and meaningful content. In conclusion, spiritual attacks are challenging but also a sign of your spiritual significance. Stay vigilant, protect your energy, and keep moving forward on your path with confidence. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and continue exploring the depth of your spiritual journey with us.